Call of Duty Mobile, I'm not gonna lie, has kind of taken the COD community by storm over these past couple of days and weeks, as it honestly has turned into the Call of Duty game that we have all wanted for years, just on mobile and not on console, which, is certainly a drawback to some people. Obviously, a game like this on console would pull absolutely huge numbers, but regardless, for being a mobile game, Call of Duty Mobile is actually seriously impressive from what we've seen from it so far. And judging from these early looks at the game, it looks very promising, and I could see it seriously making some waves in the gaming industry. That said, as of yesterday, we got another huge info drop stemming directly from Activision regarding the Battle Royale portion of Call of Duty Mobile, and today we're breaking it all down. What's up guys, Zach or Immortal here, welcome back to the channel, and thanks for stopping by. If you are new here and you want to stay up to date with all things Call of Duty, whether it be Black Ops 4, COD 2019, COD Mobile, or whatever else surfaces in the future, I am always covering the latest news and intel here on the channel, so if you are part of the 76% of viewers who are not subscribed, feel free to hit that sub button and turn on your post notifications, that way you'll always know when a new video goes live. And of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, or if you want to see more COD Mobile gameplay, let me know by dropping a like, as it would be much appreciated. Speaking of gameplay, what you guys are seeing in the background today is some clean 12-kill victory gameplay, courtesy of my boy Shots, or Impulse Grenades, over on Twitter. He was actually kind enough to let me use this gameplay, so big shout out to him. If you guys want to go and show him some love, you can find his link down in the description below. Of course, you guys will be able to see what happens when you win in this gameplay, and it's pretty raw and uncut for the most part, besides some minor color correction on my end, so what you guys see in the background today is exactly what you'll get when playing yourself. Now, while you guys enjoy that going on in the background, let's break down what exactly Battle Royale is like here in COD Mobile, because while it may be a Battle Royale experience much like Blackout, it is fundamentally pretty different. Activision initially says COD Mobile Battle Royale is a standalone experience completely separate from all other Call of Duty titles. However, it does share some similarities with the Blackout mode, but at the end of the day, the game is still going to feel unique in and of itself. Currently, Battle Royale for COD Mobile consists of 100 players playing on one large map, which we'll talk more about here in just a moment. Alongside that, 3 modes are currently available to play in, with solos, duos, and quads. When you spawn in, you're going to be able to select a class equipped with a unique ability and skill, yet another thing we're going to break down as we progress throughout the video, and while in-game, you will have the ability to play either in a first-person or a third-person mode. On top of that, when playing in team-based modes, revives are going to be dependent on a dog tag retrieval mechanic that, when complete, will allow your squad mates to redeploy via a cargo plane. So that is the general overview that Activision gives for the Battle Royale experience within Call of Duty Mobile, but the mode is far more complex than what we just covered there, so let's break it down a little bit more. For starters, while it may be gimmicky, I'm not gonna lie, Activision says there are 6 basic actions involved in each match of Battle Royale. They are as follows. 1. Choose a class. We'll break down this more in just a moment. 2. Parachuting. Pretty self-explanatory, it's how you get from your cargo plane to the desired landing spot. 3. Searching, another obvious one. You gotta find loot to win the game. 4. Move fast and hide. Self-explanatory once again, but position yourself accordingly to engage in gunfights. 5. Revive teammates. Obviously, there is strength in numbers, utilize that strength. And finally, 6. Fight. The most obvious of all, there are no peace treaties on the battlefield, you're gonna have to fight to get the W. Now, like I said, gimmicky, but worth mentioning, mainly because in my head it sounded really cool to relay that info in a pep talk kind of way. Honestly, it probably could have stayed in my head, but anyways, let's talk about classes, because I'm sure that this is something you're all very interested in. Now, in Battle Royale within Call of Duty Mobile, you'll have 6 classes to choose from, and no, these don't determine your weapons. Instead, your ability and your skill. Of these 6 classes, you have Defender, which provides the ability to place a deformable transform shield, and this class also uses Reinforced, which raises resistance to all damage except bullet damage, aka mainly just raising resistance to explosive damage. You also have Mechanic, which gives you the ability to call in an EMP drone, which creates interference for enemies, and this class also features the Engineer ability, which grants you sight to vehicles, traps, and other equipment. Next up, we've got Scout, which utilizes the Sensor Dart, a familiar piece of equipment, alongside the Tracker ability, which allows you to see fresh enemy footprints. Definitely a solid class there if you ask me. We've also got Clown, a class that has the Toy Bomb skill, an explosive that summons zombies to attack hostiles near them, and this class also features the Anti-Zombie ability, which reduces the zombies' aggro distance. And let's be honest, hands down, this is going to be the go-to class for trolling within this game for sure. Medic is our next class to choose from, which features Medical Station, a skill which heals the medic and their allies in the immediate vicinity, as well as the Master Healer ability, which allows you to heal quicker and revive faster. And finally, we've got Ninja, no, not the streamer, the class, which gives you a grapple gun, aka the grapple ability that Ruin utilizes in BO4, as well as Dead Silence, which dampens your movement sounds. So those are our 6 classes within COD Mobile's Battle Royale, each of which has its own unique advantages and benefits. And you can choose which class you want to use each time you jump into the battlefield. Essentially, this seems like taking specialists from Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4 and throwing them directly into Battle Royale. And if I had to guess, we'll probably end up seeing more classes added to the game as we progress towards the official launch of the game later on this year. Continuing on though, as I briefly mentioned earlier, yes, Battle Royale in Call of Duty Mobile does have the ability to play in first person or third person, whichever you prefer. However, since playing in third person does offer you the advantage of peeking around corners and doorways, lobbies will be matched to your point of view, meaning if you're playing in third person, you will only play against other players who are also playing in third person as well, to, I guess, balance the playing field if you will. So for those of you out there, and I know you're out there, who are planning on trying to cheese some kills by using a third person point of view to peek around a corner and spot someone playing in first person, it's not going to be that easy. Activision has seen the cheese and they're creating a dairy-free zone, if you catch my drift. Another thing Activision touches on in this Battle Royale debrief is the vehicles currently available within the mode. Currently, there are 4 vehicles in total available to find and use on the map, including the ATV, a 2-person quad bike with a lot of speed but little protection, a light helicopter with room for 3, including the pilot, the SUV, an armored troop carrier with room for 4, and a tactical raft, the one and only water vehicle. Here's what's kind of curious to me about this though. Activision specifically referenced the helicopter as a light helicopter. So does that insinuate that maybe later on down the line, we'll end up getting a heavy helicopter introduced that maybe has a machine gun equipped to it? Honestly, your guess is as good as mine at this point, but I feel like it is a little bit odd that Activision phrased it like that. Just my 2 cents. Anyways, let's shift focus to the map because Activision did also provide a breakdown on a handful of the areas you'll be able to find on the map, including, but not limited to, Countdown, Crash, Kill House, Overgrown, Pipeline, and Shipment from Modern Warfare, Estate from Modern Warfare 2, alongside Diner, Farm, Firing Range, Launch, Nuketown, Seaside, and Standoff from the Black Ops universe. And there are also some other areas explorable on the map as well outside of what I just listed there, and honestly, I gotta say, the idea of having both Modern Warfare and Black Ops locations on the same map is really, really cool, and one day, if it were to ever come to console, this kind of Battle Royale map would be absolutely incredible to play on. Outside of all of that information though, that pretty much does it for this COD Mobile info drop, and with that said, that does effectively wrap things up for today. Of course, the gameplay is a little ways from ending, so I'm just gonna let it run out to end the video off. Unfortunately though, there is no game sound on this gameplay, so it'll just be the video you guys will see. But nonetheless, you guys will be able to see the victory screen for COD Mobile Battle Royale and all that good stuff. All of that out of the way though, if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like rating on it as it would be much appreciated. And if you are brand new here to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news and intel, feel free to hit that sub button and turn on your post notifications. That way you'll always know when I upload a new video. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.